Where in the world is Brian Burke? Yeah, we know he's the president of the Calgary Flames, and every game we can see him up in the rafters sitting in his private box. The problem is we can no longer hear him. Granted, last November he called the Toronto media a bunch of pukes, but outside of that, Burke has been pretty much silent. Maybe it has to do with the fact that in June he'll turn 60, and he's beginning to age gracefully. Nah. Maybe it has to do with the fact that he's living in Calgary, and the media in that city are really a great bunch of guys and gals who always get the story right. Nah. In the words of Burke, 80% of them are ethical people who give a beep, the other 20% ruin it for everybody, which are the exact same numbers Burke used for the Toronto media. Here's where our story gets a little fuzzy. How did the media get it wrong the day that Burke told us about his plan to rent a barn in Lake Placid to stage a fist fight with Edmonton general manager Kevin Lowe, or the verbal battle that he got into with Don Cherry? Now, maybe I'm just getting a little melancholy just thinking about the old days, but I really do miss Burke using the media to further his own agenda, especially around playoff time. Here's what I'm talking about. Quote, "I want to point out to the officials that Todd Bertuzzi does not play for Detroit. It just looks like that because he's wearing 2 or 3 Red Wings jerseys all the time." And my all-time favorite, Sedin is not Swedish for punch me or headlock me in a scrum. Gold, Jerry, gold. I'll bet even Tony Gallagher misses Berkey. I mean, how can you not miss a guy who once stated, "I don't have a use for the Vancouver province. Both my dogs are housebroken." Truth is, Brian Burke always gives as good as he gets.